Hello, Princess. I'm at Everglades National Park. It's the beginning of National Park Week, so all the national parks in the whole country are free today. Maybe Mommy and Daddy will take you to one nearby. I wish I had looked that up so I could tell you which one it is. But anyway, you'll probably be seeing this after the fact, so maybe it won't really matter and you will have already gone. I'm here just to check it out. I mean, it's free. I'm probably gonna just drive to some of the trails, see what it's like, and figure out what I want to do next time I come here. I looked into getting a park pass. They're not too expensive, $150 or so, which is not too bad. We have 3 national parks here in South Florida. Everglades National Park, Biscayne National Park, and Dry Tortugas National Park. Got to check them all out, hopefully this summer. Well, I'm here now, but I'll be back. I'm heading into the visitor center right now, just to see what they have. Then I'm gonna head out. There's a bunch of trails, and there's another visitor center at Flamingo. That's kind of far. We'll see how far we get. Oh well, let's go. Stopped here in the first visitor center real quick just to check it out. Don't know if I've been in this building before. Probably, maybe on a field trip, but it's been so long. Last time I was here was it was before 2000 on a fishing trip with a friend from work from way back. Don't know how far I'm gonna go. Could go to Flamingo. It's like an hour, which isn't too bad. Just to check out that visitor center and maybe plan when I come back to do some different things. There's a whole bunch of trails I want to see. I don't know if I'm going to do that. The day it's a little bit overcast, so it's cool and it's nice outside. So today might just be a good day to venture all the way into the park, see what's over there. I don't know. I'm considering this kind of a planning thing, but yeah, maybe I'll do something else. Interesting. Well, let's see what we can get done. A big storm and front came through last night, so it's pretty cool today. It's really breezy too, and that's actually a good thing because it means mosquitoes aren't really a thing today. I haven't seen one, I haven't heard one, and I'm just gonna hope it stays that way. It might change as we get further into the park, but I don't know, I'm gonna hope for the best. We'll see. With all the mud on the road, Omni is filthy just driving down here. Oh boy. Here's something I definitely remember: the Gumbo Limbo Trail, which is right over there. I'm here at the Royal Palm Visitor Center. It's well, it's just a small little facility, and it's the first one as you enter the park. So this is probably where they bring everybody, and especially the field trips, which is probably why I remember that. Probably been in there 3 or 4 times. And just to the left of that is the Anhinga Trail, which is where all the rangers recommend, you know, all the people go who maybe don't have time or just want something easy. It's, again, just past the entrance, easy to get to. I'm gonna walk down there a little bit. It looks crowded for today. I mean, it's free and all, which is expected. Maybe not all the way, maybe, we'll see. All right, that's what everyone comes to see. The Alladile or Crocagator. Can't see his snout, so not really sure. It's kind of far away and pretty dark. That's where we are, Paradise Key Hammock. Just under halfway around the trail. I wasn't gonna walk all the way around, but there's not that much more to go, so I think I'm just gonna complete the circuit before we head off to the next destination, deeper into the Everglades. Well, if you can see behind me, these trails are elevated, well, elevated above the ground, of course, you know, so the water can pass under them and all the little critters can move back and forth, and to keep us a safe distance away from them. They do this, you know, actually for just that reason, so the water can pass, which is why they're spending a whole lot of money over on Alligator Alley to elevate some of the roadway to improve the natural water flow, which really is something that should have been done when the roads were built. Just put them up on stilts so as not to affect, you know, the natural order of things, or at least minimize the impact. But at least they're doing something. About time after all these decades. Oh well. Thought Bird was pretty chill, just hanging out, probably used to people, which is kind of cool. Gives people a nice way to see our avian friends in the wild doing what they do naturally. The good thing is there are no wind farms anywhere near here, so he's probably pretty safe because remember, wind farms kill birds, kill a lot of birds, kill way too many birds. Totally not worth it. Got to get rid of them all. Help out the birds. There's another alligator. It's a little guy, just chilling out. It is pretty cool today, so I guess they're not going to be too active. Got to come back when it's hot, real hot. Looks like we found some of his friends. We can still see you. Back on the pavement, heading back to the car. I just felt a droplet of water because, well, that's what the sky looks like. And it could rain a little bit. It's not really the type of cloud that's going to create a downpour, but might get a smidge wet on the way into the park. Not too bad. Not going to stop me. Although the clock will. There is someplace I want to go. There's someplace else I want to go today. Gonna probably make some time to see if I can make that happen, but still got plenty of time for now. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does. All right, about halfway in, and I am at Paheoki. It's a trail that, I don't know, it just goes out over, it looks like, ooh, the grass. I don't know if I've been here. In fact, I'm just going to say I haven't. I don't really remember being here, although it's possible this was a stop on a field trip at some point. But I think I was back at, boy, I'll forget the last stop, I'll put it up. I think I had been there. I think that was our lunch stop once back in elementary school. I don't know. Anyway, well, here we are. It doesn't look like a very long trail, so let's check it out. I don't know if I'm going to go any further. It's mid-afternoon. The weather's cleared up, but I still want to make that other stop. We'll see. And here we are looking out over the great sawgrass prairies of southern Florida. It looks a bit dry. It's wet, but I think the rainy season actually is supposed to be now, but it's a bit gray. I don't know when it actually starts, but it rained a lot last night, which is good for it, and hopefully it will be a little more lush next time I'm here. I don't know, we'll see. I should have checked that. Oh look, there's a little better view from the tower they have here. Now, seeing this makes me think I have been here, because I do remember a tower, and not the big one, up on Alligator Alley. I think that's at Shark Reef. This does now seem really, really familiar. All right, walking down the trail, and yeah, it does look familiar. There's lots of bugs flying around, but that's perfectly normal. The big ones, lots of crickets too. Mosquitoes, haven't really seen any. Haven't seen one actually, which is good. You know, this is middle of the day. It's not really their time, but it's still the Everglades, and you know they're out here. I remember, whoa, camping a long time ago when it's terrible. So never come, you know, during mosquito season. Clearly. All right, so yeah, big suckers are out, and I don't like getting smashed or bitten or whatever, so I am going to head back to Omni and make a decision on whether I'm going to continue. Well, here we are at Mahogany Hammock Trail. It's a trail, it looks like it goes around the outer edges of a hammock, and there's a number of little features. One of them was a beach, which I think is right here. Oh, okay, I misread it. Duh. Well, actually, there it is, right behind me. That's the hammock. The part where the trees are taller than the surrounding grass. Yeah, so this trail, 700 meters. And should only take a few minutes. The weather has cleared up quite nicely, so I'm going to keep on going all the way to Flamingo today. Yeah, I'll just do that other thing later, and that's fine. No, it's not going anywhere. So, all right, let's check out the hammock. This is what this trail looks like through the trees, through the hardwood. It's a hardwood hammock. Well, that was the Mahogany Hammock Trail. I saw a mahogany tree and took only a few minutes to walk. I think it was, what, 700 meters, which isn't that long at all. And I didn't really hang out to look around. There wasn't, well, you couldn't see a whole lot of wildlife in there. It was mostly, I guess, for the trees and other flora. But now it's off to the next stop. Don't know what it is. You'll find out as soon as I do, because, well, it's going to be the next one on the trail. All right, well, let's go see that one. Heading all the way to Flamingo today. Made that call. These are the West Lake docks, and there's a ramp over there because I am pretty sure there is actually a navigable waterway from here out to Florida Bay, and this may be part of the Wilderness Waterway, although I think it's a little too far east for that, but oh, maybe. I haven't really looked at the map in a long time. Cool. Okay, that was real easy to figure out. Yeah, okay, so there is a way to Florida Bay from here, but no, this is not part of the Wilderness Waterway. We're over here on West Lake, and you can get to Florida Bay that way, and the Wilderness Waterway is over here. That time I was here last, I think we actually went up the Wilderness Waterway to maybe there-ish and back. Not too far. It was just a little day trip. Okay, so get a boat small enough you can come in here, or you can launch from here. Okay, just so no one is confused, yes, there is a ramp. It's a nice lake, but this is not very deep. Okay, you can't like bring your giant fishing boats in here. This might be a foot, 2 foot, maybe. I think I'll look at the chart when I get back, see if it's on there. I don't know, but the biggest problem though is that, yeah, maximum motor size, 6 horsepower. That's not going to get a whole lot of boat very far. Okay, here we are at the West Lake Trail right there. Okay, this one is a little bit shorter, 580 meters over to the lake and back. All right, let's check out the West Lake Trail. Well, if you can see behind me and around me, this is clearly some hurricane damage left over from, I guess it was Irma from last year. Wait a minute, was that last year? Yeah, wait, Irma was last year. No, but Irma was up north. Which storm am I thinking of? The one that came right up here. Yeah, it was Irma. Okay, yeah, because it missed us. And if I get this wrong, that's going to be pretty bad. I mean, I was home for it. I remember it was just me and Barty. And, that was a while ago. No, that was a year and a half ago, actually. That's right. Well, anyway, yeah, I mean, hasn't really grown back yet, but perfectly normal, perfectly natural. It will eventually. So I guess we're coming up on the lake, so let's check out the view there. Well, this is a bit disappointing. The path ends right here. Clearly some Hurricane Irma damage, just like Matheson Hammock, where after a year and a half, the roadway still isn't paved. So, that's kind of disappointing. Can't head out and get a nice view of the lake. Well, there was another route over there. Gonna go to the end of that one, see what's there. Maybe it's a little bit closer to the water, get a better view, then turn around and off to the next stop. Well, here we are at the other side. It's a little bit better view of the bridge that is collapsed. It looks to be actually relatively intact, at least the decking. And it makes you wonder why it takes them so long to fix these things. It's been a year and a half. But this does give a good opportunity to point out how important the mangroves are to our coastal habitat. You'll notice that the walkway here is pretty much untouched, as if nothing had happened. That's because the trees protect everything that's around them. I mean, well, I know it's a bit uneven here, but who knows when that happened. But the walkway in here, yeah, it's as if the hurricane never came through. You know, all the damage, well, if you call it damage, because it is natural again, is up there, but that'll grow back. But the walkway here among the mangroves is still here and still fine and still nice to walk on. Of course, if that was at Disney World or Universal, they'd have it fixed within the week. Alrighty then, I made it to Flamingo. Not the visitor center, which is the building right back there, because it is closed, very closed. I don't know if it's because of hurricane damage or something else, but it's all fenced off, and there is a sign for a new visitor center, which won't open until 2021. So we have to wait 2 years for one building to be built. That's why the restaurant is not open. On the sign out front, it said the restaurant was closed, and I thought maybe it was just because it was free day or something. No, it's the building, so we gotta wait a long time for that. So I came over here to the marina, the last place I've been, to see what the deal is, and I don't know, maybe it's changed, maybe not. I think, no, those are just docks over there. I think the ramp must be over here. I'll go find that, both of them, one on either side. Well, to be a little clearer, I guess, one on either side of this, which is the old haul over. I think there actually still was a crane here when I was here last. That was, like I said, maybe 20 years ago or more. Don't know if they were actually hauling boats over, but it looks like you could do that at one point, because there is rail, but no crane. Wonder why it's not here anymore. Boy, just getting rid of everything. Looks like there's plenty of kayaks to rent and take out. That's the booth where you get your gear and PFD and all that, and they carry them down here and you climb on that little platform. There are some people still out in the water, I think. Yeah, there they go, way over there. So, canoes and kayaks. All right, good to know. Boat tours might be fun to do. They do one on the inside and one on the outside. The other boat's on the other side of the haulover, obviously. Goes every like 2 hours or so. Got some nice Everglades National Park merch here. It's coffee cups, glasses, thermos containers, water bottles, and bigger water bottles. There you go. Everglades National Park. Oh, this is really nice. I like the design. There you go. Everglades National Park, little gator, and let's see. Only $18.95. That's a deal. Oh, the marina office is where it's at, including the Wiki Tiki food truck. It is just outside. You have to order inside first and then bring the receipt out. And I found the menu. Here's what that looks like. That means when I come down, I have something for lunch. So with the restaurant not being open, not a deal breaker. Can head down here, make a day out of it. Well, this is where we are at Flamingo, which is the end of the road here at Everglades National Park. And that is a nice aerial shot of the facility from a long time ago, because you can see right there, I guess you can, the crane was still available to haul boats over. And this is a basic map of the area. You are here, and that's where we were. We went all the way around, drove around that circle right there to the picnic area, then came back to the marina. That sign is right next to the very large bayside boat ramps. Actually, well, they're bayside because they're on Florida Bay, but they're on the outside. I'm gonna walk over to the other bayside, the inside ramps, right now and see what that looks like. Well, the inside boat ramp is on the other side of the basin, so I just hopped in Omni real quick and drove over here. This is where we put the boat in when I did that quick little trip all those years ago. There's still, I think the bathrooms are still here, and there's still a picnic area and plenty of parking. I wonder if this place gets really busy during the summer. It might be fun to come out and see that. Of course, I'd love to have a boat that I could bring out here. That's something gotta look into. Well, here we are at the ramp. I'd like to say it's just as I remember, but I don't really remember it. So there's that. Well, as I would expect, the ramp over here is a little bit smaller, or it just seems a little bit smaller than the one over there. The boats over here are probably smaller in general. All right, that is my trip to Everglades National Park on the first day of National Park Week, a free day here at Everglades National Park. A couple websites actually said it was 2 days, today and tomorrow. I'm not really sure, because when I read about this at the website for the park, it only listed today, April 19th, I think it is. So if you missed out, that's too bad, but this happens every year, so put it on your calendar, or when they announce it, put it on your calendar and head out to a national park. Well, that's it for me. I am gonna hop in the truck and head home. A bit hungry, take a rest for the rest of the evening, maybe play a little bit of Far Cry 3. Yes, I said Far Cry 3. But I'm here, had a great day, and whenever you do anything, just remember something fun.